How's it going, boss? Who you here to see?
My agent, Megan Kellerman.
Perfect. That'll be $75.
I'm a client. They'll validate me.
Sorry, boss, but we now take all payments up front.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hey, I didn't make the rules.
Well, I don't have $75 in cash on me.
I can run a card. Just a 3% processing fee.
Do I get that back with my validation?
Sorry, boss, that's non-refundable.
Of course it's not. It's Hoggywood.
Times are tough, Sebastian.
I'm not shooting vertical dramas for the TikTok generation.
Then you're not working.
Megan, I have an Oscar on my resume.
You also have the phenomenal Poppin' Power Pigs.
My first show, and it became $1 billion franchise.
Non-union. You never saw a dime. Look, this vertical drama is 90 minutes, split into 200 episodes. Earn a quick 10 grand, then get out.
10 grand? That doesn't even pay my monthly mortgage.
Yes, but once you do one, you'll get a second offer. And
I direct cinema with vision, with scope.
Sebastian.
With aspect ratios that breathe.
Do you want the gig or not?
Absolutely not. I am Sebastian St. Piggleton, a tour, innovator, artist.
Then this will be official notice that CCA is dropping you.
Dropping me? No, darling. I'm the one who's done with you. Goodbye. Can you still validate me?
I've got an exclusive special value offer, only on the Pig Shopping Network.
What are you going to tell your husband?
You can also get it on FlexPay.
That I refuse to conform to Hoggywood's dwindling offers. Of course, he'd just say I'm being too particular. You don't think I'm particular, do you?
Can I get you gents something to eat?
Yes, we'll start with the charcuterie board.
Uh-huh.
Iberico ham, sliced thin, truffle brie cut diagonally, and the crackers warmed to precisely 98.6 degrees. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
So how desperate are the finances?
You don't have much time in the lifestyle you're accustomed to.
So that's good, huh?
Look, I've got an all-cash offer on the house. Above asking.
My God, it's really happening.
It'll give you a nice sum of money to operate on for a while. And you do have that property your grandmother left you?
The one in Oinkersfield?
It's 10,000 acres with a warehouse and a mobile home.
And happens to sit on my family's compound, Hog Heaven Ranch. Mama and daddy and siblings, cousins, aunts. They all live there, Marcus. It's a cesspool of dysfunction that I was lucky to escape.
I don't think you have many other choices. Sell the mansion, use the cash to develop the land, turn a profit, then move to Europe and make art again.
All right, I'll do it.
Shouldn't you discuss with your husband first?
Marcus, discussion implies democracy.
I'm Rod Pigger, and this is today's special value.
And according to last night's Pig Shopping Network numbers, you're officially a phenomenon.
Naturally, I was raised in a transactional family. Shallowness is in the DNA. So I dip into that skill when I'm on camera shilling junk with a smile.
See, now that is low-key epic.
Right?
Well, whatever they taught you, it's paying off. Your sales ratings just spiked, especially in the flyover states.
Of course. Sebastian might know the film world, but I know the people. I am the people's pig.
Handsome, charismatic, great teeth, looks like a movie star.
I'm loving this.
Iconic.
Aww.
I know exactly what you mean.
No.
Oh, boy.
Truth is, they're all a bunch of hicks
Hey, seeds.
with credit cards.
Anyway, Belvedere message, that Damien Hirst hog skull you wanted, just need your new address for delivery.
New address?
Hello, Rod. Maria?
Liz.
Of course. Lisa, could you give us a moment, please?
I'll be back.
What did she mean, new address?
Hi, babe. So, remember that big plot of land my grandmother left me years ago? And you know how we laughed about it at the time? Well, I've decided to develop it. I've put the mansion here up for sale, and we're moving.
To where?
Oinkersfield.
No.
Rod, where are you going?
Gay drama. Oh, yeah.
Rod, come back here! Roderick! Rod?
Maybe it's a good idea to go after him, apologize for whatever you've done.
You stay out of this, Lisa.
He's the people's pig, you know?
Rod? Roderick! We need to discuss this.
Discussion? There's no discussing anything with you, Sebastian. You set the rules. I just live by them like some puppet.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, let me tell you something, Mr. St. Piggleton. You go ahead, destroy our lives by moving to Oinkersfield, surrounded by your hillbilly family members, but don't expect me to go with you.
The mansion's being sold.
Then I'll take my half of the sale of the mansion and cruise the world.
Have you forgotten about the prenup? You'll be out on the streets.
You pompous peg.
Well, he's reasonable as usual, I see. I had a feeling I better come over.
He's outrageous. He doesn't understand the situation. Marcus, you're coming to Oinkersfield with us.
It sounds more frightening than the Australian outback back home, though we do have a few small towns that sound eerily similar to Oinkersfield. Malden and Beechworth come to mind. Of course, my family is from Hoggsville, but I digress.
Well, I need you. You're my business manager, and I'm going to need help wrangling all the details. Whether Rod likes it or not, we're moving to Oinkersfield. I'm taking the land that rightfully belongs to me, turning it into a subdivision, and selling it for millions. By the time I'm done, Hog Heaven will be hog hell for my family of swines, and I'll finally have the cash to fund every one of my dreams. Rod. The silent treatment continues. His magnus opus.
I guess the Oinkersfield move is more traumatic than I realized.
If he could just approach situations with a little more logic, life would be so much easier for him.
And for you, too.
Touché.
We really should charge for our insights.
The world couldn't afford us, Marcus.
Something on your mind? That look usually means either intense internal processing or an idea that will upset everyone.
I was just thinking about an old memory.
Should I be bracing myself emotionally or legally?
Speaking of legal matters, Mama and Daddy should be getting notice of my land acquisition right about now.
I knew it. The men in black come to silence me about my UFO encounter in '97.
Mrs. Swinefill, you've been served.
Who the hell was that?
Long story short, Sebastian's coming home.
Him and Pretty Boy splitting up?
More like they're moving back to claim the land he inherited.
Well, I'll be damned. Wait till everyone hears about this.
Don't know why he had to send a legal document. Could have called us.
Where's the drama in that, June? We're talking about Sebastian here. Well, look on the bright side. Maybe he can open up a halfway house and take care of all the freeloaders I've been supporting.
Those freeloaders are family, Jack.
This was supposed to be our retirement place, June.
Well, maybe I want to retire surrounded by family.
I'm okay with that. I just thought I'd be dead and buried before it happened.
I'm going to go soak in a bath and commune with my cats.
And I'm going to commune with a beer.
Oh, hey, Pops.
Yeah?
Got something I want to show you.
God nabbit, where the hell's all my beer? You get into this?
No, sir.
Not this time at least, right?
Right.
Bet I know who. Yep, Dum Dum. You seen him hovering around here?
Not this morning. Nope, haven't seen him.
Well, anyway, what'd you want to show me?
Well, got my massage therapist license today.
What the hell does that mean?
It means I can give people massages, professionally speaking.
What are you gonna do with that?
Gonna get me some clients and do massages. My business motto is, I've got your back.
Well, I've heard the duck fart in the mud before, so I won't hold my breath.
No, I mean it this time, Pops. My teacher, Shakti, says I'm pretty good.
Well, a pretty good and a how do you do will get you about the same thing, kid. Nothing. You want to survive, you gotta kick butt.
Right.
See that? That's from 15 years with the Swine Corps of America.
Yeah, boy.
Anyway, good luck with the rub-downs.
Thanks, Pops.
I'm telling you, Craig, Mama and Daddy are going to weep when they see this video I've been putting together for their anniversary next week. Old photos, video highlights of them over the years. It's basically a feature film. And Sebastian thinks he's the big shot writer-director. Ha! Craig? Anyway, I'm also thinking maybe at the party I might drop the news about my book, Lipstick on a Pig, How a Stuck-Up Attitude Can Manifest Your Best Life. Everyone's gonna be so shocked. I mean, it's basically the next Eat, Pray, Love. Anyway, my new dress for the shindig arrives this morning. I'm so excited. It's vintage and it's expensive. Oh, speaking of money, make sure you drop off the rent check to my daddy on your way out. We have to maintain our reputation as the only family on Hog Heaven Ranch who actually pays their bills. Lord knows Penny and Aaron don't. And Billy just lives off Mama and Daddy like a spoiled truffle pig. And who knows what Aunt Rue and Cousin Mina contribute? Probably nothing. Straight or curly today?
Going golfing.
I knew he'd want it straight. God, he is so my person.
That must be quite the memory. You're very quiet.
The closer we get to landing in Oinkersfield, the more things are coming back to me.
I get the sense one thing in particular's got your attention.
Astute as always, Marcus. I was remembering when I was a youngster. I overheard an argument between my grandmother and Granddaddy Ham, my mother's parents.
Do tell.
It was really heated, and it had something to do with Hog Heaven Ranch. Granddaddy said he was locking the truth away so no one could find it, or else it would destroy everything.
A secret locked away. How very generational trauma meets buried treasure.
Then I suddenly remembered they had a safe in the old red barn on the property. I bet you whatever he was hiding is in there.
Do you remember anything specific? Any other details?
No, just tension and Grandma Ham crying. So whatever it is must be big. The woman was tougher than a steel barn door. But I'll tell you this, once I get control of my 10,000 acres, I'm finding that safe and cracking it open. Whatever's inside is better in my hands than in the hands of anyone in my family.
From what you've told me about them, I couldn't agree with you more.
What's good, Jack?
Well, here comes the beer thief now.
What's that?
Cooler's empty, Aaron.
It is? There were a couple left when I grabbed one.
Well, unless Honey Pie traded her water bowl for beer cans, I'd say it was you.
Oh, hey, you know I'd never leave you on empty.
Uh-huh. Well, while we're on the subject, any plans to pay the back rent on your place?
We owe back rent?
Christ, Aaron, you haven't paid nothing in 2 years.
I'm sorry about that, Jack. You know I'm still working on that fraudulent injury case against Peterson's Market. You're the first one I'm going to take care of when they pay me out.
Hopefully I'm still alive.
I'll have Penny look into what we can give you in the meantime. She handles our finances.
Yes, you let your accountant know. By the way, you hear Sebastian's heading to Oinkersfield?
Serious?
Has a heart attack. Gonna get real interesting around here.
Huh.
And then Jesus walked across the surface of the water, and everyone was impressed.
Make broccoli taste like candy, and I'll be impressed.
Let's see, now where was that other verse I was going to read?
Hey, babe, I've been thinking about something. Maybe it's time we leave Hog Heaven and move in with my cousin Rico.
Are you crazy? Aaron, why would we do something like that?
Yeah, Rico's gross.
Well, I was talking to your dad, right? And he sounded pretty upset about all that back rent we owe.
Big deal. Everyone in the family owes him money.
I don't think that's how he sees it.
First of all, we've never lived better. Second, how do you think I'm going to execute my 10-year plan to take over this ranch if we move? Think!
Total clown.
Hey, son, you watch it now.
Well, he's right. You sound ridiculous.
Dad's crashing out.
I'm not crashing out. I'd just rather leave before we get kicked out.
Oh, Lord. I'll fix this. Paul?
I didn't do nothing. I swear I didn't break your precious face.
Go tell your granddaddy. You heard he doesn't want us here anymore.
Does this job require tears?
Tears is good, but just don't oversell it. Your grandmother might get suspicious.
How much are we talking here, huh?
The price of that vase you broke.
Well, I better get going. I gotta save this family from an eviction.
Handled.
Mama, you're so smart.
Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to get back to our Bible study.
There's something else I better tell you.
I already told you you cannot go up to the Nebo Sequoia Casino, Aaron.
Your brother's moving here.
What are you talking about? Billy already lives here.
Not Billy. Big Shot.
Sebastian? Please. That city-slicking Tinseltown snob left when he was 17 and ain't ever coming back, honey.
He would if he was claiming that 10,000 acres your grandma left him.
What'd you say?
That's the rumor.
Oh, no. In 2 days, it'll be 10 years I've had possession of that land. That's why I got little Poe living in a tent out there right now. Once that clock hits 10 years, I can legally claim it as mine in court. 9 years, 11 months, and 28 days I've been planning, and it ain't going down the drain now. Not to Sebastian St. Piggleton.
What you gonna do?
Gonna get some backup. Thank you so much. And don't forget to pre-order my new book the minute you clock out. Lipstick on a Pig. Life-changing. Award-worthy. Get it on Amazon. Hey, Pen. Hey, Annie. Wow, look at you. Another package. What'd you get? Delivery of my dress for Mama and Daddy's anniversary party next week. What are you wearing? Clothes, unless Aaron gambles that away. You keep that exercise up and maybe I can loan you one of my old ones next time. Actually, I just wanted to drop by and say, I support you. You know, after what Sebastian said about your book. It's not even out yet. What could he possibly say? I think he said something to Mama about it. I don't know, something about it being self-published pseudoscience. Lies. It's a self-help book, mostly inspired by this dysfunctional family. I mean, yes, it is self-published, but that's just because I didn't want any of those big city editors messing up my manuscript gold. For the love of God, stop talking. My mind is mush, Annie. I don't know if this plan's gonna work. She talks too damn much to absorb anything I'm saying. I know it's gonna be a bestseller, and of course it is, Annie. You wrote it. I just can't believe he'd say anything about it at all. Thought he was too much of a big, fat Hoggywood star to mess with us little folks. I'm fading and she keeps talking. How can anybody say this many words in one sentence? I don't know. God help me. Well, it's what I heard. Thought you'd want to know before he got here. Here, hot off the press, he and Rod are moving to Oinkersfield. Sebastian and Prissy Missy Rod here in this town? Mm-hmm. What in the name of quantum leaps? I think we sisters should make sure that stuck-up piggy don't waltz in here like he owns the ranch. What do you say? Aw, now there's my little baby. How you doing, honey?
How much longer do I gotta stay in here?
Just 2 more days, and the next 48 hours are the most critical. So no matter what, you cannot leave this tent.
Bet social services would be interested in this story.
Don't be smart.
What about school?
Thought you hated school.
What about my friends?
You don't have any.
Yeah, but
Look, I understand how you feel, Popo, but the clock is ticking. We are 9 years, 11 months, and 28 days into this plan. Just 2 more nights of squatting on this land and I'll have a legal case for ownership.
But don't it belong to Uncle Sebastian?
Well, technically, but that's why we're doing it like this. It's called adverse possession. Learned about it on an episode of Snout Squatters.
Isn't he gonna be mad?
Life's been real good to that pampered pig since Mama spit him out of her womb, honey.
He is pretty lucky. And rich.
Exactly. So if he gets cheated out of 10,000 acres of land in this pathetic excuse of a town, cry me a friggin' river.
Yeah, you got a point, Mama.
Anyway, from this moment on, you stay put in this tent, no matter what happens.
I'm hungry.
I brought you a little snack pack.
Do I still get that new PlayStation you promised me?
Well, it's a gently used one from Hog Bay, but it'll be brand new to you. Mama's got to run and pick up your sister Rihanna Ray from school. Your daddy's on a job interview. Maybe things are finally turning around for our little family.
Who needs a friggin' job when you got a casino 45 minutes from home? Daddy's feeling like a winner.
Daddy's feeling like a what?
Winner.
Winner. Hell yeah, dude. You just broke down your first sentence.
Broke down my first what?
Sentence.
Sin.
Tense. You're on fire, bro.
I smell the bacon already, Bills. Let's do this.
June? Ah, there's my apple dumpling. Taking the day off?
Sorry, I forgot to clock out.
Should I plan on picking something up at McHog's for supper?
I've already got a stew going in the crock pot, Jack.
Know where the TV remote is by any chance?
Where you last left it?
Any word from Mr. Hoggywood yet?
No, nothing new. But you know he likes the element of surprise.
Well, to paraphrase the great W.C. Field Hog, family. It can drive me to drink, and for that reason, I will be eternally grateful. All righty, gonna go check out the boob tube.
Hello? Hi, Junie Jane. It's your big sis.
Hi, Candy.
So I've got just a few more hours and I'll be all packed up and ready to head to Oinkersfield.
Uh-huh.
Junie Jane Swinefill, you did tell Jack I'm coming to live on the ranch, right?
Well...
You mean you haven't told him yet? June, I'm leaving Beauregard today.
Candy, he's been so grumpy about everyone living here lately.
And then we got that legal notice that
Sebastian's taken that land Mama left him.
I'll never understand why she left it to him. If she knew he was funny, she never woulda.
Well, I don't know about that, Candy. Mama's brother was funny.
Stop saying that, June. Uncle Gil was not gay. You don't have any facts to back that statement up.
What do you mean? I caught him making out with Henry Hoggerson in the barn, Candy.
You imagined it, just like you imagined your cat talking to you when we were kids.
He did talk to me.
And what about the alien abduction?
Well, how else do you explain the strange markings on my butt?
Hello, I think that's compliments of your husband.
Jack is not into kinky stuff, believe me.
Anyway, you better tell Jack I'm coming. I've gone to all this expense to rent the truck, and I do not have the money to do it. My boys aren't even around to help.
Well, where are they?
Well, Woody Bird's in Hawaii, Squirrely Bird's in jail again, and Dusty Doo's somewhere bullying someone about something. Now, are you going to tell Jack or not? Are you kidding me?
So tell me, how long has it been since you and Rod have been back to Oinkersfield?
Nearly a decade. Our last trip was Christmas dinner, the year Mother served cauliflower turkey.
How utterly offensive.
And the worst part?
Tell me.
She served the dinner on paper plates.
My God, how outrageous.
Simply barbaric.
Excuse me, would you two gentlemen care for some of our finest champagne?
Ah, perfect timing. I think we could both use a glass.
No! I'll take the whole bottle. They don't deserve it.
It's Aaron. Leave a message.
Strange. I still can't reach your daddy. I want to see how his interview was going.
I don't think the casino has good reception.
Casino? Your daddy's interviewing over at Hoggerson's Dairy Farm.
If you say so.
Rihanna Ray, if you know otherwise, spill.
Well, he borrowed $200 from me this morning.
Honey, I would have borrowed $200 if I knew you have that much on you.
And I overheard him tell Uncle Billy he'd meet him up at Nebo Sequa.
that son of a...
Lost a little bit. It's okay. Happens to champions.
Heck yeah, dude. Losses make the comeback bigger.
Yep, that's how I see it.
This ain't the bottom. Bottom is when you lose the car.
And I've lost one or two, so I should know.
Remember, it only takes one chip to turn it all around, bro.
I like the way you think, Bills.
You like the way I what?
Think.
You on fire.
Let's keep going.
I really, really hate the phone.
Better pick up, June.
Hi, Candy.
Well, there you are. Did you hang up on me?
No, my phone died.
Uh-huh. You've been squirming out of confrontation since you were a kid.
Anyway, like I said, I'm going to be there in a couple of days, whether you like it or not.
I just can't wait to relocate all my sewing materials and my machines and fabrics and mannequins
And my whole crafting empire
to my new home on the ranch.
Well, I'm just kind of worried about you making that trip all alone, Candy.
Oh, I'll be fine. I got Dusty Doo's new potion to help me drive straight through without a wink of sleep.
Potion? What do you mean, potion?
Got it in my pocket right here.
Oh, it's supposed to be
Incredible, June. Not only does it give you energy, but Dusty Doo says it can also cure alcoholism,
meth addiction, chronic drug
use, all with just one sip.
And people think I'm the crazy one?
No, I'm being serious here. Dusty Doo got it from one of the landscapers at his construction company. It's a secret family concoction. I think it could help Billy with his drinking problem.
My son does not have a drinking problem, Candy.
Well, between Dusty Doo's potion and Jesus Christ, he sure won't.
See you.
What the hell was that about?
Candy, she's relocating from Oregon and moving in with us.
Moving in? God nabbit, June, we ain't got any more houses built. Tell her to get an Airbnb.
She can stay right here in the main house. We have rooms.
Look, I like your sister. She's a whole lot of pig like all you ham sisters, but I can't be having her and her Bible and her sewing cult living under my roof.
Fine, then I'm going to get out of this tub, march myself right into that kitchen, eat an entire cake, and put myself into a diabetic coma. Is that what you want, Jack?
Christ almighty. June.
I'll never forgive you for this, Sebastian. I've lost everything. My new job on the Pig Shopping Network, my mansion in Beverly Hogs, and worst of all, Kathy Piggleton from Beverly Hogs Housewives is no longer returning my texts.
I honestly don't know how to deal with you when you're like this, Rod.
He is a Pisces. Perhaps your approach should be more on the emotional side.
Hey, what are you whispering about?
Rod, listen to me. Everything's going to be all right.
No, it's not. But I do like when you use your normal voice. It calms me.
Good, because what we're going through is only temporary.
Seriously?
Absolutely. And think about it this way. We're going to a town filled with middle and lower class pigs. And what does that make you?
Superior.
Exactly.
Because they're all beneath me.
Yes.
They're a bunch of dumb hicks.
That's right.
Ugly from top to bottom.
You've got an entire town and my whole family to make fun of.
The little people. To them, I'll be like a god.
Well, that's taking the concept a little bit further than I thought.
Suddenly, I can't get there fast enough. When do we land? When do we get to Oinkersfield? I'm so excited I have to pee.
You really are a genius.
I do accept your praise, only because it's accurate. Champagne?
Sucks, dude.
When Penny finds out I lost the rent, last month's car payment, and whatever else was on that list she gave me, I'm DOA, dude.
Maybe don't mention I was with you. That punch she gave me in the sack when we were kids cost me a testicles. Can't afford to lose the sole survivor.
Got anything you can loan me?
I'm tapped out, dude. All I got is my dad's debit card. He wants me to pick up a bag of dog food for Honey Pie on the way home.
Your dad's debit card?
Yeah, it's tied to his life savings.
Tied to his life what?
Savings.
Savings.
No. No, dude.
Come on, Bills.
No way.
I know I can win it all back. Please, dude.
Dude.
One more hand.
Well, I never thought I'd be back here in Oinkersfield again, and yet nothing has changed, including the smell.
Yes, I did notice the foul odor. I think that's called mediocrity.
Well, like I told you, Oinkersfield is the armpit of Hoggifornia.
I see Rod is already in his own world.
I hope he's able to stay strong during this transition. He's so fragile right now.
Oh my God, I saw that on Amazon. They are gorgeous.
Right? I'm so obsessed. Anyway, tell me everything. Where are you right now?
Sitting at this, I don't even know what it is, an abandoned bus stop. The boys are waiting for a car to take me out to my 10,000 acres in my new house.
Oh God, Rod, please be careful.
I'll be fine as long as no one breathes near me.
That is hysterical. I'm literally dying.
Oh my God, they're looking at me right now.
Let me guess. Marcus is unemotional and Sebastian's eyebrow of judgment is arched to perfection?
How'd you know?
It's called resting pig face. I've seen the dynamic duo in action.
Liz, you're terrible.
It's why I was your favorite assistant.
Who I miss terribly.
I know. Please tell me you're coming back soon.
I hope so. Sebastian was actually really sweet on the plane, said everything was just temporary.
Sebastian? Sweet? Are you sure the cabin pressure didn't fry your critical faculties?
It was probably the champagne.
Come on, Bills. Float me alone so I can win back my losses.
Dude, it's not my money. It's my dad's card.
I'll throw in some interest when I win.
Well, what if you lose?
Bro, I just lost my entire paycheck, which statistically means I'm overdue for a win. That's math, Billy.
I don't think that's how it...
Bills, remember that time we used to be friends?
Dude, you're my brother-in-law.
Exactly. You are literally the best part of being married to your sister.
All right. I'll loan you $100. I'm gonna go hit the ATM.
Can you buy us a round of drinks on your way back?
Thank you for listening to my brand new podcast, Lipstick on a Pig with Annie Greyhawk. And don't forget to order my book, Lipstick on a Pig, How a Stuck-Up Attitude Can Manifest Your Best Life. Now available on Amazon. I developed a method, an approach to help you change your life. Basically, you gotta get pig-headed. That's why I call it the pig-headed mindset, which refers to the stubborn, glitter-soaked, full-throttle belief that you deserve better and you ain't gonna quit till you see it. All right, see you next time, my little piglets. God, wasn't that so good? Craig Greyhawk, you have got to stop being my biggest fan. It's embarrassing.
Gonna get some grub.
Ooh, it's Penny. Maybe she's got an update on Sebastian's arrival. We are gonna nail that stuck-up son of a... Craig? Man moves like an angel. Hey, Pen.
Hey, Annie. I am so mad.
What's wrong? Is it Sebastian?
No, it's Aaron. I can't get a hold of him, and I think he's up at the casino gambling money we don't have.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I'm about to have a nervous breakdown, I swear to you.
Craig would never do something like this to me.
I mean, he treats me like a queen. I know where every penny of ours goes.
That man has never given me cause to worry.
Well, no one compares to St. Craig, right?
Where are you?
Over at Rihanna's school.
I'm on my way.
I ordered an SUV through Oinker. It should be here momentarily, assuming Oinker has more than one vehicle.
Excellent. At least we'll be comfortable on our drive.
How far is the property from here?
On the other side of town, unfortunately. We'll have to slog through Drudge and Despair to get there.
It does seem rather daunting.
A far cry from Melbourne, old boy.
Indeed. I'm not even sure the kangaroos would dare roam through Oinkersfield. Of course, I don't mean to offend.
Of course you don't. And meanwhile, Rod just chatters away. Who is he talking to?
I haven't the faintest.
That's not for us, is it?
Of course not. I assure you, Sebastian, I ordered an Oinker Black. Leather interior, roomy, civilized. I'm your manager. I know you.
It's pulling up right here.
Rod, are you there? What's happening?
I am getting concerned, I won't lie.
I think I've left my body.
Stay calm.
What do we do?
I don't know.
I can't feel my feet.
Well, slap my snout and call me pork chops.
Perhaps we should run.
Dear God.
You fancy fellas call for a ride?
Rod?
What's the matter? Someone hog-tie your tongues?
Well, Jesus, here I am, driving to Oinkersfield to be closer to my sisters, June and Rue. I just pray I can inject a little scripture into their lives before the devil gets even one more foothold in that house. He's already tap dancing in the foyer. Not that I'm judging anybody. I'm just observing the facts. I mean, they're living like heathens out there on that ranch, and I know you see it too.
Of course I see those heathens, Candy.
Lord, is that you? Or is Dusty Dew's potion stronger than advertised?
You are the chosen, Candy Sowell.
Oh, hell no. Jesus, you better not be talking to me in my moving truck.
You probably feel like you've been blessed by the gods above. You're riding high.
Okay, so I called my good friend, Officer Devon, on my drive over here. Oh my God, Penny, his eyes are like two lakes of pure temptation.
I'm sure that they are, Annie, but what did he say?
Oh, yeah, right. He radioed one of the muckety-mucks up at Nebo Sequa, and yep, they spotted Aaron on the main floor.
I knew it, and that's why he refuses to answer my calls. Wish I had the gas money to drive up to the casino to confront him head on.
I figured that's why you invited me to your big meltdown.
Would it be too much of an imposition?
Not at all, because I have an idea that'll get Mr. Aaron Sauer to answer that phone lickety-split, and we don't even have to leave this spot right here. I'm your idea girl, honey.
Think you got it all mapped out.
I'm really, really sorry, Bills. I'm gonna make it all back, I promise. And the bright side is, it wasn't your dad's entire savings, it was just $50,000.
Attention, Aaron Sauer. Paging Mr. Aaron Sauer.
Give me my money. I want my money.
Mr. Aaron Sauer, please contact your wife immediately. Your daughter has been taken to Oinkersfield General.
What? Something's happened to Rihanna?
Well, look who it is. Your plan worked, Annie.
I'm so good, I'm dangerous.
Hello, Penny?
What a liar.
Pen, is Rihanna okay?
Of course she's okay. That was just Annie's trap to get you to answer the dang phone.
Hi, Aaron. Love ya, mean it.
Oh,
Getting your gamble on early in the week, huh?
Babe, no. I just gave Billy a ride up to the casino. I'm not gambling, I swear.
Really? You didn't pick up your paycheck and cash it this morning?
No, I'm gonna deposit it to cover those bills soon as I get home.
Uh-huh. Well, I got someone on the line who says otherwise.
Aunt Rue, you there?
Sure am, honey. I'm looking at the surveillance footage right now. He came in at 10:01 and cashed that check by 10:15. Teller said he smelled like a breakfast burrito.
Hey, I think that's an invasion of my privacy.
Stuff it, pig boy. You lost your privacy the day you married into this family.
Thanks, Auntie Rue.
No problem, sweetie. See you at bingo.
Now listen up, Aaron. You better haul your tail home with every
dime of your paycheck, or you ain't ever getting any more of my tail.
Ever.
You heard her, Aaron. No more oinky oinky.
Maybe I'll just give my old boyfriend Gino Hogrod a call.
That's right.
Gino Hogrod? Oh.
Yeah. Should have married Gino.
Bills? Billy?
Got your fancy luggage loaded up in the back of the truck. Please note that rip on the big leather bag was there long before I touched it.
Oh my God, he ripped my Tom Ford hog.
Deep breath, Marcus. He'll never accept responsibility for it. You see, he's a pink neck. They have an inability to understand the concept of expensive purchases. They live amongst rips and broken bits.
Tragic. You wouldn't believe this even if you were looking at it, Liz.
Should I let you go?
God, no. I'm staying right here until they figure this out.
Okay, that'll be $232 for the ride.
$232? But we haven't even had the ride yet.
I gotta drive you all the way out to Hog Heaven Ranch.
Outrageous.
And at Oinker, we need payment ahead of time.
I'll call for another car.
Cool your loafers, hotshot. I'm the only car in town.
I am traumatized.
All right, fine. I'll give you a credit card.
Cash only.
What?
Company prefers cash, especially from city slickers. No offense.
We don't carry cash, sir. It's the 21st century.
Then I'm afraid you fellas are out of luck. I'll go unload your bags.
Wait, would you consider another form of payment?
Marcus, no. Your father gave that to you for your graduation from law school. It's worth thousands.
Thousands, eh? Well, I think I can make an exception. Gentlemen, you got yourself a ride.
Looks like the coast is clear, Liz. I'll call you after I tour my new property. Bye.
Where are you, Billy? I already told you I'm sorry. We'll get the 50 grand back.
that you're curious, I know that you're strong. But life can be furious and things can go wrong.
Hey. Probably not a good time, dude.
Bills, I'm real sorry.
You know, for as long as I can remember, I've been trying to make my dad proud of me, and no matter what I do, it never seems like enough. When he hears I lost $50,000 from his savings, game over.
I'm the one who lost it, Billy.
Yeah, but I'm the one he trusted to carry around his card.
I'll talk to Jack.
No. He might kick me off Hog Heaven, but he'll shoot you.
Fair.
Why'd you do it, Aaron?
I don't know. Guess I got a problem, dude.
Maybe we both do.
But you know, it's no reason for you to jump off of a cliff.
Jump off a cliff? Dude, I'm getting some fresh air and connecting with the universe, trying to balance my chakras so I can deal with this situation.
So you can deal with this what?
Situation. Guess I better get home and tell Pops what happened. Last time I'll ever have my hands on his credit card. Oh my God.
Oh no.
My dad's card.
Billy, no. Oh, Billy, hell no.
Previously on the Swines.
Well, slap my snout and call me pork chops.
Dear God.
You fancy fellas call for a ride?
Now listen up, Aaron. You better haul your tail home. When every
Dime of your paycheck, or you ain't ever getting any more of my tail.
ever.
Wait, would you consider another form of payment?
Marcus, no. It's worth thousands.
Thousands, eh? Well, I think I can make an exception. Gentlemen, you got yourself a ride.
Guess I better get home and tell Pops what happened. Last time I'll ever have my hands on his credit card. Oh my God.
Oh no.
My dad's card.
Billy, no. Oh, Billy, hell no. Billy? Bills. You know the family's gonna pin this one on you, Sour. Like they tried to blame you for stepping on June's cat and killing it. Okay, you actually did step on it and kill it, but still. Bills! You okay, buddy? Please don't be dead. Billy? God, I'm starving. Shouldn't have skipped breakfast. Ooh, the casino has that shrimp thing on offer. Penny's gonna divorce me for sure over this and take all my money if I had any. Maybe we can go out with a bang with some oinky oinky. Like goodbye oinky oinky. That'd be good. Nothing like goodbye oinky oinky. Wait, waterfall? Oh my God, Billy's body must have got washed away. Billy's body must have got what? Washed away. Away. You were supposed to say the other part, Bills. Damn, dude. Wonder if the buffet's still open.
This is going from bad to worse. Look at this dump.
Alrighty, boys, gonna run inside and take a leak. Anybody else need to hang a hose?
Hang a hose. How very eloquent.
I'd rather pee my pants before stepping foot in that place.
Suit yourself, fancy pants. Just remember, we still got a ways to go.
Yes, well, I find this stop we've made highly inconvenient, driver.
Newsflash, I got a name.
Driver works just fine for me.
It's Trampus.
How delightfully appropriate.
Thank you. Mama let my brother name me when I was born.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
We gave you a very expensive watch to drive us directly to our destination.
I concur. The verbal contract between us implies that you will do as promised.
Whoa, you three are really something. You seriously got a problem with me answering nature's call? I can do it right here in the lot if it'll make you feel better.
God, no.
Beast.
Take it inside.
I'll only be a couple of minutes, boys. While I'm in there, gonna see my buddy Danny. Runs the place. Jewelry expert. Gonna show him my new pig legs. See how much I can get for it. Don't go running off anywhere, you hear?
Okay, what's going on?
What are you talking about, Rod?
I saw the way you and Marcus looked at each other. I know when something's up.
Okay, tell me the truth. What do you think?
I prefer a little bit more color, but it's super cute and it fits you perfectly.
Right? I really can't believe I'm the same size I was in high school.
Pigzempic is a wonderful thing.
Are you sure your insurance won't cover it, Pen?
Oh, they denied me, and I don't have $1 zillion.
Maybe I have an old trial box around the house somewhere.
Oh, it's okay. Who knows? Maybe Aaron will strike it big at the casino today.
You'll be lucky if he wins his paycheck back, let's be real.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
I really don't know how you do it. Craig wouldn't dream of treating me so poorly.
That Craig, he's a keeper.
There I go, prattling on about my great life again. It would drive me crazy if I had to listen to me too. Listen, if you want to go over to the bigger gals section while I try on these teeny outfits, I really don't mind. Oh my God, Penny, you won't believe who I'm looking at.
Who? What? Where?
Over in shoes. It's your old boo, Dr. Hogrod.
Oh my God, Gino. I haven't seen him in Oinkersfield for years.
Didn't he move out of town?
Yeah, he did.
Looks like he's back, girl, and looking fine.
Come on, show me a lucky pig. Show me a lucky pig. Come on, come on.
Rue.
Rip off.
I've been looking all over for you.
What is it, Deanie?
I just got an alert.
An alert?
You know that little illegal system you installed in data processing? The one that alerts me whenever one of your relatives spends a substantial amount of money from their account?
For God's sake, Deanie, take a breath between words and keep your voice down. Last thing I need is for David to hear about our little arrangement.
Our arrangement? You're the one who insisted I install it.
Get to the point, Dean.
Sorry, I'm just rattled because a notification came in about a significant withdrawal on an account.
Must be Jack's. He's the only one with any money.
Bingo.
What's the spend?
$50,000.
$50,000? Deanie, have you been drinking again?
No, not since the staircase incident at the bank's Christmas party.
What the hell did Jack spend 50 grand on? This is going to seriously impede the personal loans he has no idea I take from his account.
Here's the thing. Jack didn't withdraw the money.
What do you mean?
I investigated. Apparently, Billy withdrew the money up at the Nebo Ziqua Casino.
Billy? He's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Bingo again. So I called security up there and talked to a tribal officer about the withdrawal.
How'd you explain that you knew?
He was someone I slept with when I got wasted at the bank's anniversary party.
It pays to have friends in high places.
Anyway, I had him check into it. Turns out, Billy handed the cash over to Aaron.
So, Aaron conned Billy once again.
Oh?
Pig boy is gonna get crucified for this one.
Oh, I'm so nervous about this.
Get my sister on the horn. Stat. I'm gonna hog tie that pig for good.
You two are hiding something.
We are not hiding anything.
I'm a Pisces. I feel things.
That's called being emotionally reactive.
More like intuition. There's a difference. And your eye is doing that thing.
What thing?
Twitching. Like it always does when you lie.
Marcus, is my eye twitching?
I only see perfection.
Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up. You two would cover for each other if one of you saw the other push a nun into traffic.
I'll have to challenge that premise.
Really? Well, we're not in a court of law, Marcus. We're in a court of lies.
Kangaroo court is more like it.
Sebastian, we've been partners for over a decade. I know when there's something you're not telling me.
Fine, I'll tell you.
I knew it.
back at the private airstrip, when we told the driver Marcus's Piglex was worth thousands, we may have exaggerated.
Define exaggerated.
The watch is a fake.
A fake? And when you say fake, do you mean fake as in not worth thousands of dollars?
Precisely. The real one is safe inside my bank vault.
So this wasn't an accident. This was a plan.
I prefer to think of it as Plan B. We needed transportation to get across town.
Let me get this straight. So you told a complete stranger who's driving us across this murder-adjacent town that a fake watch is a gold mine. And that hillbilly hick is inside right now, talking to his bumpkin buddy about how much he can pawn it for?
I'd say that's it in a nutshell.
Do you know what you've done? You've put my life in danger.
And this is why we don't tell you anything.
I'm gonna get his attention.
Annie, are you insane?
Hi, Gino. Paging Dr. Hogrod.
Annie, stop it.
Over here. Gotcha.
Oh my God, he's coming over here.
I'll let you two catch up. Bye, Gino.
I don't believe this. Penny, how are you?
Hi, Gino. I'm good.
Was that?
My sister, Annie, yes. She's a little crazy. I'm sorry.
Wow, it's really good to see you, Penny.
You too. This is unexpected. What are you doing back in Oinkersfield?
Oh, I'm working at Oinkersfield General.
What?
After my divorce became final, I figured it was time to come home.
Divorce? I'm sorry.
Sometimes things just aren't meant to be.
Right.
Only means something better is out there. I should probably let you go.
Oh, it's just my husband.
Right. Well, stop by the hospital sometime. We can have lunch, catch up.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You look great, Penny. Take care of yourself.
You too, Gino. What is it, Aaron?
Babe, I got a real situation on my hands and I need you to come out here.
Oh, Lord.
What in the hell are those supposed to be?
Alien pancakes.
Christ, June, can't anything be normal around here?
What's not normal, Jack? They look just like the ones who abducted me.
Yeah, well, maybe we can ease up on the alien love.
I'm never going to ease up on love, Jack, especially galactic love.
Believe me, I know. I saw the crop circle you burned out on the back lawn.
That was so they know where to find me again, Jack.
Well, I prefer they find everyone else living on this ranch and beam them all up.
I know you don't mean that.
Oh, but I do. Every time I take Honey Pie for a walk around the property, I run into someone. Billy, Annie, Penny, and Aaron. And they all want something. My beer, my truck. Hell, they'd take the wallet right out of my pocket if I didn't hold on to it.
Well, that's true about Aaron, but the rest of them are family.
Yeah. And now Sebastian and his sweetie pie are moving here.
Along with their business partner, apparently. But they'll be on their own 10,000 acres.
Which butts up right against ours. Though truth be told, I don't mind those boys being here. They're professionals, hard-working. And the best part is I know how much it's going to drive everyone else around here frickin' nuts.
Hello?
June, are you alone? Jack with you?
Yep.
Who the hell is it?
My sister.
The one who thinks she's moving in? Or Oinkersfield's resident scratcher queen?
The idiot wouldn't be laughing if he knew what I know.
What do you know?
Someone just stole 50 grand out of his savings account using his bank card.
What?
It gets worse. The thief is a family member.
Who?
You sitting down?
Oh my God, my legs feel like jelly right now.
Aaron.
I had to borrow gas money from Annie to get out here, so you better have a real good reason for this, Aaron.
Babe, listen, you're not gonna believe this.
Probably not, because everything that flies out of your mouth is a lie. You were supposed to be job hunting today. Where are you? Up here getting your gamble on with Billy. And don't think I forgot. I told you I want every cent of your paycheck.
Pen, this is way bigger than my paycheck.
Oh, here we go. The liar spins his web. Go on, liar. Tell me your lie.
Tell her the truth, Aaron, for once in your miserable life. Okay, so I was at the table, right? Actually winning money. And I looked around and Bill's was gone. So I went out looking for him. And that's what I saw him standing on the cliff, just staring out to the horizon. The next thing I know, he jumped.
What?
Okay, that's not exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. Honest to God.
Why would Billy do something like that, Aaron?
Might as well go for broke, dude, because he lost $50,000 out of Jack's savings.
What?
Oh, you're in deep now, buddy. Better pad it. Make it messier. He even lost all the money I won back. You are absolutely going to hell. I think he might have gone down the stream and over the waterfall.
My poor brother. Hold me, baby.
Ooh, I'm kind of getting excited. Did I just say that out loud?
You sure did, Gino.
Did you just call me Gino?
No.
We need to ditch this guy before he realizes that watch is a fake.
And then what? He said he was the only ride in town.
So call someone else.
What part of he's the only ride in town don't you understand?
We can walk.
I'm afraid my Gucci's won't make it past the parking lot.
All right, everyone, breathe. We are wildly overreacting. What are the chances this pink neck actually gets an accurate value on a luxury timepiece in a place like this?
Highly likely, since I see two figures approaching the door, carrying something that looks suspiciously like rifles.
Rifles? I told you, they're gonna kill us. Now what do?
We run!
There they go, Danny, heading for the woods.
They're gonna pay for trying to pull a fast one on you, Trappist. It's open season on city slickers.
Hell yeah, boy.